You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. We're here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business. Just before we started, you got into the giggles.
Well, yeah, but it's private.
Oh, it's private?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Somebody sent me an instant Facebook message.
So I think you should tell us all about it.
And I should share with the class?
Sure.
No, I stopped laughing before class started.
All right. Okay.
Therefore,
my
private conversation
is
still private.
Sure wish I knew what we were laughing about.
No, you cannot. No, it's between.
Okay.
What are we? One brain? No, I
yes.
stopped. I combined.
No, wait. You asked, what are we? One brain? Yes. Oh, don't you look at me in that tone of voice. What? This is the radio. This is where we use our words.
I have to think of something nice to say versus all the other thoughts that are going on in my brain that I'm pretty sure your brain wouldn't have about you.
You can't handle the truth. Hey, how was your weekend?
Well, you know what? As far as weekends go, it was nice.
All
of course, a little sad. I'm not a big football watching fan, but I am a big fan of the Broncos going to the Super Bowl.
Of course.
So, that was a little...
Yeah, there's an emotional letdown that goes along with this. And
my friend Adam posted on Facebook this morning. He's got a new blog, Adam Smith, with Core
Finance Group.
Core Finance Group. He says, did your team lose this weekend? Get over it. I'm like, well, give me a minute.
And don't go all ballistic on Adam Smith with his thing. Read the blog. It's a
just
video blog.
The title.
Yes.
I just thought, can't we have a moment?
Need a moment to grieve.
Right. I think that, yes, we're the positive business talk show, and yes, we look at the positive note. I did actually hear somebody silver lining says, well, look at the bright side. We can't lose the Super Bowl now.
Well, there you go.
So there's always a bright side to it, but I think as far as emotions go, there's a process.
Well, and there is a process. And I guess we
need to vent. We need to express.
My thought on this subject is I would rather lose the first round of the Indianapolis Colts than to lose in any round to the Patriots.
You said that. Yeah. That didn't make sense to me.
It makes a lot of sense to a lot of people.
But again, we don't have the same brain, so it doesn't.
We do have the same brain.
So, you see how...
You can't handle the truth, mister!
It doesn't make sense to Angel, but it makes sense to everybody else.
But, here's the thing. The season is over, and the people will do whatever they do.
So now, can winter be over?
Broncos. What?
Can winter be over now that football is over?
Oh my goodness, I'm ready.
Can we just jump right to
spring? I am
spring?
ready for summer because you know something. At the end of this week,
spring, not summer.
No,
spring.
I'm ready for summer. But is your half of the brain not getting the messages I'm sending? I'm ready for summer.
I think I turned it off.
Hey, probably.
Mm-hmm.
You can't handle the truth.
I wish I could do that. Don't you wish you turn on this part of my brain, turn off that side?
At the end of this week, we've got the Success Unleashed Summit, right?
Oh, look
the summer. I want the summit. Yeah, I want the summer. Golly, we have at the end of this week the Success Unleashed Summit. We've been talking about it for months. If you haven't signed up, please go check out InfiniteNation.com and sign up right away. It is starting on Friday.
Friday morning.
Right. And I'm telling you, this is the best investment, no matter what the cost, best investment for your business, period. I'm telling you. All right. But they're going to ask us about our goals and our visions and our dreams and those kinds of things. And we have to do some work on those. I am ready for summer because I know that when the summer comes, we're going to be, we're going to be living large. We're going to have a great business rolling because that's what we do every year. We work. And so the summer's going to be just like everything else. Positive thing, but we're also going on vacation.
Yeah, but we're going on vacation in the spring.
Well, it's
so you want to just bypass the whole spring thing?
Because April? Where we go, yes, April? And end of April is very close to the summer, and where we're going, it represents the summer, and so I'm just saying.
So have you signed up yet for the Orange Theory Fitness Weight Challenge?
I think you signed me up.
I know, the national...
I'm getting emails from them now.
$50,000 weight loss challenge starts on January 15th, which means the final day for weigh-in to participate is on the 14th of January. So that's this week. That's just in a couple of days. Right. As members, it only costs $25 to participate in the challenge. We're going to divvy up $50,000 in prizes,
you
men
sign me up. Does
and
that mean
women.
I have to pay? It does, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. You have to pay for your own weight loss challenge.
You bet.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. That's where we work out at. We'll be there today at 5 o'clock working out, getting our fitness on. The phone number 303-645-4290. And check them out for free. Mention Experience Pros Radio Show and they'll let you get in a complimentary workout just for saying you listen to the show. Do something positive for yourself, but make sure you sign up if you want this year to be the year you take it off, you lose it healthy and in a fun setting. Orange Theory Fitness, 303-645-4290.
Have you entered the contest yet? Listen, the fan bragging contest is just 7 days away. We're starting, this I believe is going to be the largest small business contest for the state of Colorado, period. And here's why, because if you have a business, a small business, we have a category for you. If we don't have a category for you, you let us know and we'll make a category for you. So that's how I can say we have one. But it's free to enter. If you're already a member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, you're already entered. But if you're not, you don't have to be a member in order to join. Just go to experiencepros.com/contest and sign up for a 3-month trial that's going to carry you all the way through the contest. You get to win bragging rights for a year in your category if you get more fan brags votes than anyone else. Why wouldn't you do it? It's 100% free, no strings attached, and by golly, it's going to be good for your business. Imagine 100 or more positive 4-star reviews and testimonials about your business. Why wouldn't you do it? That's the fan bragging contest, experiencepros.com/contest. We'll be back with a great show. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C² Computer Consulting. C² is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C² at 303-933-1113.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Let's make that change that you're ready for. This is Carrie Conley, co-founder of Infinite Nation, and I'm inviting you to sign up for 2 days that will transform your entire year. I'll help you create a vision to use personally and for business, and together we'll create a step-by-step plan for your entire year. You'll hear from a full team of experts during the event, and some fun surprises will be sprinkled in. Save the date for January 16th and 17th for the second annual Success Unleashed Summit. When your passion and your vision are aligned, your success will be unleashed. Register online at infinitenation.com. I know you're ready. Let's make that change.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out extremerelationshipmanagement.com for their next event, extremerelationshipmanagement.com.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Start your week off by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude and be sure to always end your week with Braggin Friday. The Experience Pros Radio Show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune into the Experience Pros Radio Show. Weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
With world-class customer service, BizCard Express and Centennial is a full-service printing company specializing in signs, banners, and promotional items that make your business stand out. Graphic design services right on site make it easy for your product to be seen before it ever goes to print. No surprises. Call today, 303-771-2244. That's 303-771-2244. Or visit them online at printandpromos4biz.com. Guaranteed to meet or beat the price of any local printer. You can't go wrong with BizCard Express and Centennial. Call today, 303-771-2244.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran, early mornings at 5 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time out of your business day to join us for hours. We talk about it every single day. You know we're the founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, but what is customer service to you?
Well, it is a customer service economy, according to our next guest, Peter Shankman, a public relations all-star who knows everything about new media and then some. We're going to be talking about exactly what your company needs to do to not only thrive in this new conversation economy, but come out light years ahead of your competition. Peter Shankman, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Peter, very nice to have you along with us. We're grateful for your time. Peter, let's talk about this thing called the customer economy. It's an interesting phrase. We've heard it before, but perhaps our listeners are not familiar. Give us a foundational baseline, if you will. What is the customer economy?
Sure. The customer economy is basically states that the customer has more power than ever before. Just think about it. 50 years ago, if you wanted to change your bank, because you were unhappy with your bank, right? It was usually more trouble than it was worth. It took like 3 weeks. You had to keep going back in. You know, if you were a woman, forget it. You had to bring your husband in. You know, it was that crazy. Today, you have a problem. 3 clicks on a new bank's website, and you transfer all your money over, and it's that simple. So that's one aspect of it. The second aspect is that everyone in the world is now connected to everyone else in the world, and people within your network, people outside of your network, anyone you interact with is in that network. And so if you're having a bad time or a good time, chances are it's going to filter into that network. And then when I'm looking for something to do, or I need a company or something like that, I'm not going to go and trust the company's word anymore if they say they're awesome. I'm simply going to go to my network, and it's automatically going to come up. You know, we're seeing that now on Google Maps, for example. If I land in Los Angeles and type in steakhouse, it'll show me the local steakhouses. But if any of my friends have been to them and had a good experience, it will show those first. So the customer economy really states that the things we do and the service we receive is filtered within our network, and that determines who the people in our network are going to use for their business and their interaction.
All right, so Peter, I think that intellectually we know this. Yes, the internet, they're all connected, they're sharing their experiences, the reviews are out there, but what do we do with that information? How do we stay engaged and make sure that we're on top of that we've got those, what you call rabid fans?
Well, I write about this in my new book, Zombie Loyalists. I talk all about this. The basic premise is that you don't have to spend all your time worrying about what people are saying online if your customer experience is just a little bit better than the norm. See, we expect regular customer interaction, whether it's a fast food restaurant or whether it's on an airline, we expect kind of crap service. So if we can just learn to treat our customers one level above crap, which I know sounds crazy, I don't even ask my clients to treat their customers well. I simply ask them to treat them one level above crap. Because if you expect to be treated like crap all the time, then one level above crap is going to seem like a miracle.
Peter, we almost decided on our directory to be called the one level above crap, directory, but it just didn't roll off the tongue.
Well, think about this. The last time you were on an last time you had a good airline flight, right? Chances are, the good airline flight, why was it so good? Because it took off on time, you had the seat you were assigned, and you landed on time. So essentially, you're over the moon because the airline did exactly what it was contracted to do and nothing more. Okay, and you're thrilled about this.
Right.
Why?
Right.
Because you would expect a bad situation. So, that's what I try to explain to my clients. And they will go and they will share, if they have a good experience, they will share that with the world. And it's not about Yelp or TripAdvisor or any of that crap anymore. That's all disappearing. It's not about having to go and post a review. The sentiment of your tweets, of your Facebook updates, of your check-ins, that's all included when Google or Facebook determines whether or not you like a place. If you say, oh my God, best steak ever, and a photo of that steak on Instagram, that's a positive sentiment. And the network understands that.
So, I think I think you're right with the just one level above. We don't have to go to this extreme. They're not expecting that. You answer the phone, you return phone calls quickly, little things like that blow their socks away.
Exactly.
What is going to continue to influence? I mean, if we are all so connected, is it customer reviews? How are we going to continue to influence our customers coming up?
It's going to be automatic. So imagine this. Imagine that, like just what I said, like what Google's doing now. Facebook most recently changed. They made a very subtle change a couple of months ago. They changed when it says your name, and then below it, it used to say where you're from. Now it says where you are. It says currently at. You know what that does? That means they're talking about real time. So if I land in Los Angeles and I turn on my Facebook, my cell phone then receives updates not with my normal friends I normally see, but my friends in LA. And when I start to search for things or say, hey, do you want to go here? Do you want to go there? Facebook says, hey, you know what? You have friends in LA. Your friend Brian, who lives in Los Angeles, just went to this spa and loved it. I thought you were searching for spas. Do you want? Just going to be automatic. So, I'm not going to, if I want to book a trip to Fiji and go explore Fiji for a month, I don't have to go on TripAdvisor anymore. I simply start typing in flights to Fiji. And Google says, hey, you know what? 3 people in your network, or 1 person in your network has already gone to Fiji. Do you want to see where he went? Here's where he seemed to have a good time. Here's where he didn't seem to like. It's going to be automatic.
Yeah.
And it's the crazy part is that we're already seeing it. So, everyone's saying, we have to make sure that we respond to all the negative stuff on Twitter. Well, here's the thought. If your customer service is, like I said, is one level above crap, there won't be any negative stuff on Twitter. And the customers will do your PR for you.
This is the revolution that we talk about, creating a revolution in how people treat people in business here at the Experience Pros Radio Show. The new book, Zombie Loyalists, Using a Great Service to Create Rabid Fans, Peter Shankman. Where do we get a copy or a pre-order opportunity, Peter?
Well, it's all over Amazon and Barnes & Noble, but you can also go to Zombie Loyalists with an S, zombieloyalists.com. And if you send me a scan or a forward of your receipt, I'll send you some goodies.
Oh, love that. All right, zombieloyalists.com. Peter Shankman, always a pleasure to have you on the show. Thanks for joining us today.
My pleasure.
All right, folks, don't go anywhere. When we come back, more positive business talk. You're listening to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Hi, this is Eric, and I want to talk to you about my friends over at McDonald Volvo. This family-owned business has been delivering extreme customer service for almost 50 years right here in our neighborhood. With upfront worry-free pricing and super personalized service, your best car buying experience is at McDonald Volvo. General Manager Will Roughton is a great friend, and he wants to meet you personally. Call him at 303-738-4803. That's 303-738-4803, and tell him the pros sent you.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros Radio Show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts.
Nylon's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nylon's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Your dental health is critical to your overall health, and Dr. Gary Wolfson of Wolfson Dental is ready to help you get healthy. Dr. Wolfson loves treating entire families and offers new calm for patients with dental anxiety. He has vast experience with implants, crowns, and bridges, as well as cosmetic dental procedures. Schedule an appointment to meet Dr. Wolfson in January, where all new patients will receive a free $50 Park Meadows gift card. Wolfson Dental accepts most major dental insurance plans. Call today, 303-632-3622. That's 303-632-3622. Or check them out at wolfsondental.com.
Online searching is one way to find a good company, but an even better way is to choose the companies that are listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. This elite list of companies have one thing in common. They offer extreme customer service. Their customers are bragging about them, and that's what sets them apart. Trust the companies listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory to take care of you. Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com/directory. experiencepros.com/directory.
At highway speeds, the average text takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds. That's enough time to travel the length of a football field. Stop texts, stopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Haystack Help Radio can now be heard at noon weekdays on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
That's right. It's time to talk about your taxes. Don't touch that dial.
Well, actually, we're going to do something kind of fun. I found a quiz online that says, how prepared are you for tax time? And Eric, I'm going to have you take this quiz live on the air. We're going to take it.
Can't we have a caller call in and let's give it to them?
Well, and we do have, if you look at the Extreme Customer Service Directory, we have bookkeepers and CPAs ready to help you with your taxes.
It's true.
And so this is just kind of fun. Eric doesn't really handle our taxes. So as he's taking the quiz, know that he does not handle any of this for the Experience Pros radio show.
Let's see what we got.
Well, hold on, though. Before we get to the quiz, there's like a little bar vote here on the side that talks about, do you set goals for the new year?
Yes.
And one of the questions or answers was yes, a new year means new beginnings. No, I never keep them anyways. Or I try but often fall into the same cycle. And
I checked the top one. Yes,
yes,
new year means new beginnings.
I think so too. Well, 41% say that a new year means new beginnings. 35% say no, because I don't even keep them anyways. And 23% say I try but often fall into the same cycle. So if that's you try but fall into the same cycle or think that you never keep them anyways.
59% of you.
Make sure that you sign up for the Success Unleashed Summit coming up on Friday, January 16th at infinitenation.com.
All right. I'm ready to take this test.
Question number 1.
Number 1. All right.
The question is, how do you handle... You have to hear the rest of it.
I can name that tune in one note. How do I handle? Poorly.
All right. Well, how do you handle small cash outlays for your business?
Oh.
One, I have a pretty cash fund.
I have a petty cash fund.
I have a petty cash fund.
Petty cash fund.
I complete a petty cash slip and I attach the receipt.
Okay, that's one choice.
Second option, I either write a check or pay with my business debit card. Third option, there's a way to handle these.
Oh.
Or final, I just pay cash. If it's that small, who cares?
Oh, I think I come in. I either write a check or pay with my business debit card.
No, you pay cash because you decide if that's that small, then who cares? And I know this because recently you have made a couple of purchases. Have I seen the receipts for those?
Well, I don't give you the receipts.
I know, yeah. All right, next question. My stress level about tax time is manageable, a little high, off the charts, or I'm in denial.
I don't have a lot of stress.
You're in denial.
I'm in denial.
You're in denial, yeah. Let me take this for
What kind of test is this that I can't even give my own answers? Charlie, you got an extra banana today?
When do you, next question.
All right.
When do you typically file your tax return? As early as possible, usually by Valentine's Day, which is February 14th, by the way.
What?
Lover boy.
Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
No, that's Single Awareness Day.
Okay, or by April Fool's Day, which is the beginning of April.
Yeah.
Or it's a mad dash to the U.S. Postal Service on tax day.
Midnight.
Right? Or late.
No, I get
You
check
get
3.
Mad dash
Yeah,
to
mad dash.
on the day
Yeah,
of.
yeah, sure.
You're not going to do that thing early.
Why would you
I
give
do
them
that?
more money than they deserve?
All right. How about this one? I know if my state imposes an income tax. True or false?
My state does, of course.
Okay,
I know.
so
Yes.
you know that. Okay, so true.
'Cause I
have-
pay them.
That's how you know. They send me a bill. All right. Next question. I have separate business and personal bank accounts, and I use tax document organizers.
Oh, hell no.
True or false?
Is there a false?
There is
There's
a
true, false, or oh, hell no?
No, just
Oh, well, then
true
we'll
or
just
false.
use the false.
Just false. All right. How about this one? How do you complete your tax return? 1, I do it myself and I get my CPA to review it. 2, I use a tax professional or tax preparation software. 3, with a lot of anxiety. 4, by hand and at the last minute.
I send it to somebody else.
You do actually use a tax professional and tax.
Yes.
Yeah, that's smart of you.
You make me.
Make him do
I
it.
used to do my own taxes.
He kind of So before me, it was I do it myself, and at the last minute.
So
Well,
I got it done,
mhm.
and I did it.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was just answering the
No, it's
question.
just the way you said it.
All right. Next question.
Uh-huh.
I have all the receipts and other supporting documents I need for all of my deductions.
True.
It's true. Can you find them?
No.
No, but I do have them.
Yes.
They're in the apartment somewhere.
Yeah, did you put true?
I did put
No,
true.
because I would have put false. I mean, I do
I
have them.
said true.
No, I know.
You said
You never
true.
listen to me.
But you said
It's all right.
true.
That's true.
All right,
Go ahead.
final question.
I do have them. I can't find them, and
so
then I
the
end up
answer
throwing
really
them away.
ends up being false
Yeah.
because if you can't produce them,
Correct.
does it the same thing?
And
All
I'm
right.
not alone in that. I know you're listening.
Final question.
All right, final question.
Find out, how prepared are you for tax time?
Yeah.
How do you store your tax and financial records?
What was the question again, counselor?
How do you store your tax and financial records?
That's what I thought you said.
First option, in duplicate, scanned and printed and in folders organized by tax category.
Is anally retarded. Did I say that word? I'm sorry. Challenged.
In a box or filing cabinet organized by month with color coding.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I do.
Oh my gosh.
In the shoebox, I think. Or how do you define records?
Yeah, let's put that one. Because I actually keep all those receipts and everything on my glass table next to my bed, and then once a month I
on your
just
nightstand, and then
clear
you
them
just
off
clear them into
into a bag that gets shredded and gone.
Okay, your results.
Uh-oh.
Calculating your results.
Yeah.
Oh no, Eric.
What?
Your result came back as uh-oh.
The
That was
results of the test come back. Uh-oh.
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 What does this say?
Unfortunately, it sounds like you're not very well prepared for tax time this year, but it's not too
I
late.
got a professional.
Make an appointment with your tax professional to help you get your files and finances in order. Then call a professional business organizer to set up a filing system. Major Mom is in our extreme customer service directory. You can
Yes, they
find her
are.
online at majormom.biz.
Thanks for the heads up.
Set up a filing system to make your tax information and everything else you need to run your business more accessible and orderly. That quiz, how prepared are you for tax time, comes from staples.com.
That was easy and painful. No, actually not painful at all. And good stuff. I really do think so. And we started this, if you just started tuning in, we did say, I don't run the taxes and the finances for experienced pros. That is in the hands of another member of our team,
Business professional.
as well as a
Can
business
you,
professional.
now you know why.
Right?
Hmm.
Yeah, look, we stay with what we're strong at, right? And so there it is.
Well, and that's a big piece too. When we're talking about running your business, yes, as the CEO, and especially if you're a small business or the solo entrepreneur, you do wear a lot of hats. But there are multiple things you can take off your plate. Let somebody else who is a professional, who understands it, let them run those sides of it. So hire a bookkeeper and a professional CPA. Find all of those online at our Extreme Customer Service directory. Find people that we have vetted. We put them through a 16-step, it keeps growing, vetting process to make sure they offer you extreme customer service.
You betcha. Find out more information at experiencepros.com. When we come back, more positive business talk, because that's what you expect on the Experience Pros radio show.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff it up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706.
Here on KLZ 560.
Ken Clark, Freedom 560. This afternoon at 1 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Well, clearly what I need to do now is to start taking a more active role in our finances at Experience Pros.
Is that what you heard me say?
Well, that's kind of what you were, I thought that was how you were communicating to me by making me take that tax.
So what you say and what people hear are often not the same thing, and it often happens in our office and even when conversations with my husband. Well, next guest says that once words leave your mouth, your credibility either goes up or it goes down. Communications expert, business communications expert, Dianna Booher, in her new book, What More Can I Say? She identifies 9 fundamental laws of communication. And can't we all learn just a few more things about communication? Dianna, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Thank you, Angel. It's great to be with you.
Dianna, it is nice to have you on the show. Let's start with some statements that are intended to motivate our employees, and yet, in effect, they really turn them off. For instance, we're getting ready to have a staff meeting later this afternoon, and I was thinking about starting with what it all boils down to is that you just don't ... What's the matter with that?
Well, people make declarative statements, and they sound like they are unchangeable. And frequently people like to give their input, but when people walk in, it sounds like it's already done, it's over with, and they have absolutely no input. And the boss expects them to give feedback. No way. They're not going to give feedback. And they expect people to go along and understand their reasoning when they never gave their reasoning. They go behind closed doors, they go through the pros and cons, and they think, this is a great benefit. Why can't people see that it's going to be in their best interest? But of course, they can't see it's in their best interest because they haven't gone through the reasoning of it.
I love that you actually have in the book, What More Can I Say, actual statements, because I think at one time or another, these things have all come out of our mouths. And of course, we don't have the baggage sometimes that somebody else is going to carry with it. And I think that our words, our intention gets lost in the translation. And so if Erica's going to come down and start our staff meeting with, what it all boils down to is, you guys just don't get where we're going here. How do we rephrase? Do we just say it boils down to what you want to do?
Well, people have to have the techniques, and that's what I've tried to convey in this book. Most people think that the words really don't matter. It's your intention. And you hear frequently people say, oh, well, we're just arguing over semantics here. Well, no, you're not. It's the words count. It controls how people think about something. And of course, salespeople have learned this long ago. They don't say, oh, this is secondhand something. They say it's a resale shop. We don't say this is a used car anymore. We say it's a previously owned. And right. So, even though we're not in sales, we don't learn that in our everyday language, words count in the same way. They make people think about something either positively or negatively. And so you have to think, this is going to control from now on how people feel about this situation. So I need to put some time into it and plan how I'm going to say this and how I'm going to phrase it and when I'm going to say it and how emotionally involved these people are going to be about it.
I think I'm going to need to have a copy of the book, What More Can I Say, right next to me as I'm writing my Facebook post, because this is where, I think we're trying to inspire, or we're trying to make a change or encourage or dissuade or something in these short little sound bites. And I know that our words can make a difference. Can we talk a little bit about some of the different laws and the fundamentals that are included in the book?
Sure. I think one of the most important is, particularly if you happen to be looking for a job, instead of just putting something out there, I'm looking for a job. One of the key things is the tendency for people to average rather than add. And what I mean by that is we tend to, if you're trying to give benefits for something, or like I said, you're looking for a promotion, you're going to go in and ask for a raise, and you say, okay, here's a key skill I have in the committee or your boss or whoever's interviewing you. You say, oh, that's a 10. If you're rating something 1 to 10, oh, that's a 10. You say, well, here's another experience I've had. Give them a 10 on that. And I've also had experience here. Oh, that's not so important to us. Give them a 3 on that. And so whoever's listening to you says, okay, 3, a 10, a 10. This is a 7 candidate. If you had just told them the top 2 things, they would have rated you a 10. So my point is, instead of telling them everything about you, all the benefits of making this decision, just tell them the best 2 things, not everything in the world you know.
That can work in a sales meeting too, don't you think? Sometimes we just kind of throw up all of our everything we think they want to know about our business plan, and we just talk, yammer. I think sometimes we talk them in and out of the sale all in the same conversation, don't you, Dianna?
Absolutely, and making a recommendation instead of giving us 16 reasons for doing something or 6 reasons, give them your 2 best reasons, and you will have a much better chance of persuading them to do something than just giving them everything. So that's a key law.
I think it's brilliant. Now, let's talk a little bit about another one of the laws mentioned in What More Can I Say? And that is the law of collaboration versus monologue. And Dianna, one of the things that we see in the small business community is the resistance to collaborate because they feel like they're giving up market share when people, work together in the same sandbox. What do you say to that?
Right, and they feel like, another reason, they feel like they're giving up credit for coming up with the idea, and they feel like it's too time-consuming to get people all aboard.
Right.
But when I was doing the research on this and interviewing a lot of senior executives, he said, I like to go into a meeting or my staff meeting and give them an idea that's half-baked. Now, I realize half-baked has a pejorative meaning to the term, but he said, I'd rather go in and say, here's a half-baked idea. I haven't cooked it, so it's totally done. I'd like to throw it out there and let my team totally cook it until it's a gourmet meal, and that way they feel totally committed to the idea. They own it. They don't want me to bring in the gourmet meal and spread it in front of them because they don't feel like they own it. They're not committed to carry it out and implement it.
And what freedom that gives you as the boss, too. You don't have to come in with the gourmet meal already prepared. I like the idea of, that's why we have a team anyways, right?
Right. But people, the reason they don't do that is time, or they want to walk out of that meeting saying, this was my brilliant baby. I came up with it all by myself.
Yeah, that and a dime will get you half a phone call. It doesn't really do a whole lot. The book is What More Can I Say? Dianna, where do we find a copy of this book?
Well, it's available in all brick and mortar and online stores, or you can go to the website, whatmorecanisaythebook.com.
What More Can I Say? Check it out online at whatmorecanisaythebook.com. Dianna, thank you so much for being our guest today.
Thank you. Love being with you.
Absolutely. Folks, don't go anywhere. When we come back, more positive business talk. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
You've got a great business, lots of customers, and a catchy tagline. Things are going great, right? Has it ever occurred to you that if you are doing so well in your business, someone else might be trying to copy or steal your concept and make it their own? It happens every day. But don't let it happen to you. You need attorney Steve Replin on your side. Much more than just a lawyer. Steve is a business consultant who knows how to protect what's yours while helping you grow it to success. Call Steve today and CYA. That's Cover Your Assets. 303-322-79.
It starts on Monday, January 19th. Monday, January 19th, where you get to start voting and sharing your fan brag. So if you are participating, if your business is already listed in the fan bragging contest, all of our members are already listed.
Right.
We had about 54 people sign up last week to join, make sure their business was listed and is participating. You can do it so easy online. Takes just a couple of minutes. Go to experiencepros.com/contest or click on the big banner that's on the front of the page.
Right.
Really easy to sign up. Again, just takes a couple of minutes if you want just a free listing. Now, a free listing, you're not a member of the network. We're not putting you through all of our vetting and approval process.
No, but it's an opportunity that you get in there and you can now start collecting these fan brags. And here's the benefit of collecting fan brags, right? You get 4 or 5 star ratings. Now think about that for just a minute. There's no such thing as a 3-star rating or a 2 or a 1 on our directory. And here's why. It's called a fan brag, right? It's not a fan neutral. It's not a fan complaint.
It's not of a
It's a
fan. I
fan
kind
brag.
of, sort of, maybe sort of like them-ish.
Right, because that doesn't roll off the tongue so well. But here's the reality. We are being very deliberate in finding positive praise for your business. So we call it a fan brag, and we collect those 4 and 5-star reviews or ratings, and then the reviews. Think about it. How many times have you wanted your audience, your followers, your fans, we call it the Frank Circle, friends, relatives, associates, networks, and customers, to say something nice about you in writing and in a digital age, right? It should be in writing on the internet.
Well,
on a review site.
We all try to get our customers, they have a great experience with us, right? But then translating that into them taking the time to go out and write that testimonial, get it to you, get to your website and all of that. We've created this really fun, engaging contest, the Fan Bragging Contest, where you now can capture all of those testimonials and reviews. Because it's a part of a contest, you're competing, the excitement, the endorsements, the deadline,
right.
All of that is built in for your customers to participate. And we know that they've already had this great customer experience with you. Now we're giving them the opportunity, the timeline, and the place to share it. And every category gets a winner. So you could be named the best acupuncturist, you could be named the best car salesman, best dog walker.
Right.
All categories. If there isn't one already in there, business category for you, we will add it. We know that being the best of and collecting those powerful testimonials, those written customer testimonials, is good for your business.
Huge.
You need them, we're giving them to you. We're making it possible for you to thrive in 2015 with this contest. And it's so easy. Again, but you've got to sign up today, this week, Fan Braggin or experiencepros.com/contest.
Right.
Experiencepros.com/contest. Now you have the free listing, or you can check out the upgraded options if you want to become a member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory.
We've got time. Let's talk about the differences between the listing, the free listing, and the different levels of membership. And listen, we're not going to push you to become a member if you don't want to. That's fine. There's no problem with that. That's why we put the free listing out there, so that you can compete in the contest. You can win those fan brags. You can take those with you. It's all good. However, the free listing, because it is free and takes no management on our side, is no frills. Right? It comes with your business name and it comes with your business address. It is not connected to your website. It is not connected to your phone number or anything like that. Our mission in life is to make you visible, and we'd love to do that. But if you want a logo and if you want a link and you want those things to look beautiful and all of that, that's where we start with what we call the green level of membership. It's an online membership that is $600 for an entire year. That's chump change. I mean, that's less than a quarter of our coffee expense. Yeah, because you drink a lot of coffee, girl.
Okay, you don't have to make this
I'm
personal.
just saying. I'm
Okay,
just
you know
saying.
what? They all have their own.
They drink coffee
budget.
too.
All right, but I'm not taking away my coffee.
So here's the deal: for $600 a year, You get a customizable listing with 20 keywords and 4 images. You can brand it to your business with a logo. You get a name tag ribbon. If you network, if you go to networking events, you get a name tag ribbon that identifies you as a member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You get membership in our members-only Facebook page. We're going to write social media posts about you and your business. You get a website badge that links back to your directory, and that is Google Food on steroids. You get to come to all of our visibility events, member training events, as well as public events. And of course, there's Fan Braggin Friday.
Absolutely. But you can upgrade. You want a little radio time thrown into your directory membership? At the red level, you actually get 2 radio interviews throughout the year where you can add those into your marketing campaigns. A little more visibility for your intentional marketing campaigns. We work with you to get those scheduled so that it lines up with the events and promotions that you've gone on.
You also get concierge service from all the members of the Extreme Customer Service. We're going to be contacting you once a month to connect, and you're going to hear from all the different levels and layers of our team to make sure that you're maximizing your marketing that's going on, including you're able to post any events that you and your company do on our meetup calendar. And we've got like 700 folks who check that out on a daily basis.
You get to increase your keywords up to 50 keywords and have 8 images, of course, branded with your business logo, and then all of those fun other features, the name tag ribbon, the membership, or the website badge for your website, the visibility events, and more. But if you're one of those that you're like, if I'm going to do it, if I'm going to go big, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to go for the gold. Yes. Our gold level membership is our premier level of membership.
It is. It comes with 3 different interviews. We call them business features on the radio. It comes along with those broadcast quality edited, professionally edited MP3 files so that you can do that. It also comes with 3 sponsorships throughout the year so that you can have us say live over the air, this hour of the Experience Pros radio show brought to you by your business. And that is a huge benefit for you. In addition to that, we've got special VIP events. We call them XP events that are specifically tailored to the gold level members and their the advertisers and sponsors of our show. It's our way of taking the big public events and bringing them down into small groups.
We also do private marketing and business training for our gold members, and then of course you get that customizable listing that is like the Cadillac. Is Cadillac still like the premier?
Yeah, well, absolutely. It stands for the same thing. Yes,
okay. All right.
It is the Cadillac. It's the Rolls Royce. It's the you know what? It's the best. It's premium.
It's premium. 100 and the little pinky up. 100 keywords and 16 images on your vetted listing.
There's so many different things that you get that come with the different levels of membership. And of course, we encourage you to check out with any of our members and see if there's enough value for them. Because guess what? They're going to tell you it's an overwhelming value. So for $600, $900, $1,500 for an entire year of us taking care of your marketing, not all your marketing, but the marketing that's specifically related to your online presence, dedicated to getting you those Fan Braggin reviews. Remember, Fan Braggin takes place 365 days a year. The contest is critical to get a jump start and get, I don't know, dozens, hundreds. How much of a go-getter are you? Are you going to go out and ask your friends to vote for you so that you can be best of? If that's the case, any one of those levels will take care of you perfectly. And if you just want the fan brags, you just want to participate in the contest, it's free. ExperiencePros.com/contest. ExperiencePros.com/contest. Sign up today. Get your house in order and get ready to participate in the contest. It's going to be 6 weeks. And I'm super excited for this. It's going to be great for small business all across the state of Colorado.
Absolutely. Hundreds of members are participating. We were so excited last week when we opened it up that our 54 new businesses took place in signing up for the contest. So we're going to be bringing hundreds of people to your listing, making sure that we set you up for success in 2015. And of course, part of that is the Success Unleashed Summit coming up on Friday, January 16th and 17th, which is this week. So final week. I know you've waited, you've put it off, and you're like, am I gonna? Yeah, you're gonna. So go to infinitenation.com and hang out with us and make sure your 2015 is keyed up, geared up. You've got the business plan. You've got it all set. I'll tell you what, last week, first week of January, we hit the ground running, and many of our business owners and business members did as well.
You bet.
Success right out of the gate. Don't you want that for your business? We don't need to lollygag into 2015. We need to get her done. And we got into business to create a legacy for our families and a legacy for our employees. Now's the time to just put it all in place. Check out experiencepros.com and get involved. And just thanks for being a part of it. I know you're getting your fan brags ready. You fan brag every single Friday here on the show. Here's a chance for you to actually put those in writing and help lift up all of those businesses.
It is good stuff. Hey, you ever want to know how to instantly click with people that you meet?
Sometimes.
Well, first thing is you got to take a genuine interest in them. Now, this is important stuff for me because, frankly, I am not as public as well. I guess I'm in the public eye, but I'm shy sometimes. So take a genuine, don't laugh at me. Take a genuine interest. Build on common ground. Find something that you like that they like and then build on that. Don't forget to smile. Smiling is important.
They're not that creepy.
No, not the creepy thing. But then remember people's names. Do you know how important that is?
You know, everybody says I'm no good at remembering names. Well, you know what? If you say it out loud, you're right.
Yep, you're right.
Work on it.
That's exactly right. Encourage other people to talk. Remember, they like to listen to their own voice as well. And learn something from everyone that you meet. My goodness, isn't that important? Learn something from everyone that you meet. There are some tips on how to instantly click with everyone you meet, thanks to our friend Lolly Daskal over at Inc.com. Again, sign up for the contest. ExperiencePros.com/contest. Made it easy for you, made it free, and it's going to be good. We do have to take a quick commercial break, but before we do, I want to remind you that you have the Experience Pros radio show on the archives always available for you. Check it out at experiencepros.com. Click on the radio show, go to the archive section. If you can't find the video archive, check out the audio archives. They're there for you at the bottom of the page. Now, on behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, and myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, we say don't go anywhere. That's right. We got a whole nother hour of positive business talk coming up next. And, think about that positive business talk. Who else gives that to you?
Only you, Eric. Only you.
Stop that.
Mm-hmm.
Give somebody a 20-second kiss. It stands for kindness is so simple. We'll be back right after this.
This has been the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
The Dennis Miller Show, tonight at 10 on KLZ 560.
Field Guide to the Gross Emitter. A gross emitter is a car that spews out offensive, nauseating exhaust smoke at a high rate, also known as a junker, rattle trap, rust bucket, heap. A single gross emitter can pollute 100 times more than a new car. Why go through all the inconvenience of selling or trading in your gross emitter? After all, that old car will just continue to grossly emit. It's so much easier for you to simply donate your polluting clunker to the nonprofit Clear the Air Foundation. Your unpleasant, odoriferous hunk of junk will be crushed and recycled, so its acrid exhaust will never again darken our skies or our lungs. That way, we can all breathe a bit easier. To learn how to make gross emitters an endangered species, visit cleartheairfoundation.org. You may qualify for a tax deduction as well. That's cleartheairfoundation.org, an initiative of the Colorado Automobile Dealers Association, aired in cooperation with the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
KLZ AM 560, KLZ HD Denver. Listen live at KLZ560radio.com. KLZ 560, a Crawford Broadcasting God and Country station.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm Chris Barnes. A troubling first in Afghanistan. Afghan government members confirming for the first time ISIS is active in that country's south. An Afghan general saying the extremists are fanning out across Helmand province recruiting fighters. The general and the governor of a neighboring province identifying the leader as a former corps commander during the Taliban's rule of Afghanistan and someone who'd been detained for years at Gitmo after the U.S.-led invasion but was transferred back to Afghanistan in December of 2007 at the end of the George W. Bush administration. At the time, Abdul Rauf Kadim claims he wants to go back to a life of farming. There were questions before that so-called unity rally in Paris about United States involvement.
Last time I checked, we're at war. I wouldn't send my attorney general if I were president to deal with radical Islamic terrorists.
Republican Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina speaking there on Sunday Morning Futures on Fox News about President Obama's decision to send Attorney General Eric Holder to Paris for a meeting on combating Islamic extremist terrorism, and it was expected to then represent the U.S. at that rally led by dozens of other world leaders. However, Holder doesn't even attend the rally, instead doing the rounds on American Sunday morning news shows. It has many asking why Obama didn't go, or why he didn't send Vice President Biden or Secretary of State John Kerry, the highest-ranking American there, the U.S. ambassador to France, Jane Hartley, who says,
I think if you talk to the French, they think that we have been unbelievably supportive.
Hartley speaking on NBC News. And Cuba completes a release of 53 political prisoners, part of that deal between the U.S. and Cuba last month. A senior U.S. government member traveling with Secretary of State Kerry saying the U.S. has verified that release. A number of human rights groups saying the prisoners had been held by the Cuban government for exercising internationally protected freedoms. This is news on the Blaze Radio Network. Truth lives here.
You've been listening to the Blaze Radio News on KLZ 560.
Grassroots Radio Colorado with Chris Cook, tonight at 6 on KLZ 560.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. Remember, we're here to remind you that small business is big business. Your business is our business.
What are you looking at?
New Yorkers are...
Charlie, he's being bad.
No, I'm not being bad.
He's being naughty.
No, I'm not being naughty. New Yorkers today are riding the subway minus their britches.
Minus their britches. He's looking at britchless people.
Bare-legged strap hangers brave brisk January weather in New York and 52 other cities around the world for the annual No Pants Subway Ride. What?
Teacher, I have a question.
What?
Bare-legged strap hangers?
Strap hangers.
Strap hanger.
You've obviously never been on a subway, and certainly you wouldn't be able to reach the strap if you could.
You know what? I really can't reach that thing up there.
Yeah, think of it like the
straps.
train in DIA.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
When you can't reach.
Hold the straps.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm. So it is an annual No Pants Subway Ride in
Been going
January?
on for 14 years in Chicago, San Francisco, Phoenix, London. Really?
They shed their trousers to take a ride in their skivvies?
Please don't.
Okay,
Denver, don't get on board with this.
What's the cause? What's the foundation? What's the benefit?
It actually started off
it's
with...
because of the pants on the ground thing.
I don't
know. The boys and walking around with their pants on the ground.
I don't know that.
Pull your britches up.
It's just to be different, I think. Oh, she could ride the subway
you
that way
notice
anyways.
that the photos are of cute little hotties in their britch-free attire.
I don't think he's cute or little hottie.
Okay, all right,
But no, I don't know what the point is, except that they do it. An improv group started this 14 years ago, and they think that it's fun. Yeah.
That's kind of...
Please stop that.
No.
And then kudos to the lady in St. Paul, Minnesota, who is 100 years old. Her name is Loretta Taggart. She's 100 years old today, and she is a fitness expert, and she teaches her exercise classes on Facebook.
She's 100 years old.
Right?
Teaching her fitness classes.
What's your excuse, middle-aged person who doesn't know how to open a Facebook account?
Yeah, I don't know if that social media thing's worth my time.
I think it's worth hers. And
She turned 100?
100. So she's teaching the key to health and longevity is an attitude of gratitude. But she holds her exercise class and has for many years on Facebook. And I think it's brilliant.
An attitude of gratitude. She says, and honey, don't ever let your hair go gray.
All right. There you have it. We got a great show for you today, and it's not going to make your hair go gray, I promise you. Stay tuned. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Let's make that change that you're ready for. This is Carrie Conley, co-founder of Infinite Nation, and I'm inviting you to sign up for 2 days that will transform your entire year. I'll help you create a vision to use personally and for business, and together we'll create a step-by-step plan for your entire year. You'll hear from a full team of experts during the event, and some fun surprises will be sprinkled in. Save the date for January 16th and 17th for the second annual Success Unleashed Summit. When your passion and your vision are aligned, your success will be unleashed. Register online at infinitenation.com. I know you're ready. Let's make that change.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Start your week off by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude and be sure to always end your week with Braggin Friday. The Experienced Pros Radio Show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune in to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
I remember the moment. I'll never forget that moment.
Storage tank ruptured, and for miles it kept from pushing up against the riverbanks.
This was a big deal, and it was going to have serious impact on communities up and down the river.
I remember the moment this local guy came up to me and said, "They called the guard out for this stuff." You probably thought we were all about hurricanes, tornadoes, fighting Mother Nature.
Hey, it's a chemical spill. It's a disaster.
It affects the water supply, threatens wildlife.
We're talking about the health of entire communities and people's livelihoods.
You bet we're ready for these kinds of things. We were out there for booms to prevent the spill from expanding.
We're responsible for protecting and monitoring the sensitive wetlands.
I also remember the moment that same guy came up to me and said, "I don't know what we would have done if they hadn't called the guard up." Learn more about how you can protect your friends, families, neighbors, and the environment. Everything that makes up your community. Go to NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Colorado National Guard, aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
Haystack Help Radio can now be heard at noon weekdays on KLZ 560.
The Experienced Pros Radio Show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencedpros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experienced Pros.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. You got employees? Well, they may think you owe them stuff. And maybe you do.
Well, we found a fun little article, and it's a two-parter. We're going to kick off the first part with 5 things that you do owe your employees.
Oh, there are such things?
There are such things. There are
All right,
things that
okay.
we do owe. And then there are a few things that we don't owe. So it's going to be a two-parter.
More of those things than there are other things we do owe.
5 we owe, 5 we don't. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it balanced. You
All
think
right.
you can keep up?
I'm going to do my very best. Teach me what I owe my employees, please.
Well, we are actually being taught by Liz Ryan, CEO and founder of Human Workplace.
She's a smart girl.
She is a smart girl, and she actually wrote this article. I found it over on LinkedIn. But she says the first thing that we do owe our employees, and she's spot on, is a safe place to work, a safe environment.
That is so true. And it goes, safe is all the renditions of the word safe. Safe from harassment, safe on a physical side, safe ergonomically, right?
Right. And so, safe work zones, so that, their physical safety is secure. And then, of course, there is the environment of bullying and hostility that they should be safe from as well, whether that's other teammates or even from customers kind of being naughty. In fact, I know one company who gives all of their floor staff, their salespeople on the floor, they all have fake names. To protect their identities. They're in one of those industries that just they say attracts some creepers.
Are they pole dancers?
And no.
Well, I would think that's where you get your fake names from.
Well, they do too, dear.
Okay.
Her name really is not that name. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so they probably have fake names too to protect their identities. And so just everyone deserves respect and safety as they enter into the workplace. So if you've got a funky chair that falls over and is a risk to somebody getting hurt, you are reliable
That's not funny.
For
you are liable.
Liable.
Yes.
Sorry, you are liable.
If you do it twice, you are reliable.
Yes, thank you.
It's true.
All that.
Hey, the second thing that you owe your employees are the tools, information, and latitude to do their jobs. If you are hindering them, you're not doing yourself or them any favors.
This is where things like micromanaging come into play, or having too many people doing the same job and creating some redundancies. It's not good for business. But all the tools, if they need the internet to work, we should make sure we have the equipment in place.
Indeed.
Phone systems, computer software, up-to-date computer software, making sure that our IT team is on par. The backups are there, that they just have
their
all the
emails
tools that they
work.
need to succeed.
Yeah.
And so those are important pieces. How often have you had a bad customer experience and you go to complain to management about something? They're like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Before your customer gets to you and you already know, could you just fix it?
Yeah.
Take care of your employees so they don't have to go, I know, right?
What else do we owe the employees?
The truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Twice today I
I've
got
been waiting for that line.
All right, here's the thing is there are things as top level management where the conversation isn't necessarily have to run down to every frontline employee, but what you do share needs to be honest and truthful. And so where there are, they don't have to always know the financials or maybe the legalities, things that you only talk with your investment brokers and things like that, tax liabilities, but what you do share should always be the honest truth. So being the boss means not keeping secrets.
I love that. The other thing that your employees deserve is your attention. Give them your attention, full on, talk to them, and better yet, listen to them.
If they're in front of you and they're trying to have this conversation, and I have to physically do this, sometimes I will close my computer, turn it away, turn my phone upside down so we can have that conversation and without the interruptions and distractions. And so if you know that email scrolling in or that Facebook post or your CRM dashboard updating is going to distract you from the conversation, turn away from it so you can give your employees your full attention. And then finally, the number 5, the 5th thing is the authentic you.
That one scares me.
Does it really?
Well, how authentic should I be?
Well,
are there gradients of authenticity?
Here's the thing is, don't be phony. Don't be fake. And we've all been on the receiving end of the phony fake. Oh, and it's the smile and the this and the, oh yeah, it's all good. And then you turn around and you're like, rah, 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 rah. Okay, Nobody needs that.
Yeah, if you're a jerk on the outside, you don't
Okay, if you are a jerk,
stop it.
stop being a jerk.
Stop it.
Rather than, okay, how authentic should I be? If you know that being a jerk is hindering your employee relationships or the communication that you're able to share, fix it. Rather than just being phony. Everybody knows you're a phony. Phonies fool nobody but themselves.
It's true.
And actually, you're only fooling yourself that you think you're fooling us. Does that make sense?
Yes. There you have it. There's 5 things that you owe your employees. And thanks to Liz Ryan for sharing that with us. We are coming back right after this with the 5 things you do not owe your employees. Stay tuned. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experienced Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LOB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Hi, this is Eric, and I want to talk to you about my friends over at McDonald Volvo. This family-owned business has been delivering extreme customer service for almost 50 years right here in our neighborhood. With upfront worry-free pricing and super personalized service, your best car buying experience is at McDonald Volvo. General Manager Will Roughton is a great friend, and he wants to meet you personally. Call him at 303-738-4803. That's 303-738-4803.
Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
Your dental health is critical to your overall health, and Dr. Gary Wolfson of Wolfson Dental is ready to help you get healthy. Dr. Wolfson loves treating entire families and offers new calm for patients with dental anxiety. He has vast experience with implants, crowns, and bridges, as well as cosmetic dental procedures. Schedule an appointment to meet Dr. Wolfson in January, where all new patients will receive a free $50 Park Meadows gift card. Wolfson Dental accepts most major dental insurance plans. Call today, 303-632-3622. That's 303-632-3622. Or check them out at wolfsondental.com.
Random online searching is one way to find a good company, but an even better way is to choose the companies that are listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. This elite list of companies have one thing in common. They offer extreme customer service. Their customers are bragging about them, and that's what sets them apart. Trust the companies listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory to take care of you. Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com/directory. experiencepros.com/directory.
If you have an old car that spews out stinky exhaust smoke, donate it to the Clear the Air Foundation. Learn more at cleartheairfoundation.org. Sponsored by the Colorado Automobile Dealers Association and aired in cooperation with the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran. Early mornings at 5 on KLZ 560.
The Experienced Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. We'd like to tell people we got here as quickly as we can. We're in the middle of a conversation about things that you owe or don't owe to your employees.
Absolutely. You can always listen to the archives online at experiencepros.com if you missed the 5 things you do owe to your employees. But we're going to cover 5 things you don't owe your employees when it comes to the workplace.
First thing is, you don't owe them everything they want.
What?
You don't owe them everything they want. You know, it's nice to be needy, but you know something? You got to play within the rules.
And there are, I think, if you've got some company policies, some guidelines, every time you do something, you're setting up, I don't know, just the situation that somebody's going to ask it again.
Right.
And so there's precedence that comes into play. And if you do for one, do you need to do for others? Are there special circumstances? But the thing is, you don't owe. So if somebody needs some extra time off and you actually need them to show up for work, you can communicate that to them.
And communicate them to them that the process is, you know, don't just say, no, we don't do that, right? But communicate to them the process of why.
I know, I often just want to say, no, we don't do that.
Right.
And stop there and think, okay, can we just move on now? But they do need some explanation from you. And being consistent and offering that same reason time and time again helps with the expectations as well. So you don't owe them everything they want. You also, okay, you ready for this?
Take a deep breath.
You don't owe them lifetime employment. Just because they work for you now does not mean they will forever work with you. Does that hurt a little bit? Kinda? Maybe?
Well, no, listen, if they want to work for you forever and they work hard for you and they're doing a great job, it doesn't mean, this rule doesn't exclude the fact that it's possible, but it's not owed.
There's an element of, as the business grows and changes, so do the employees. So you need to keep up with the training. You need to keep up if the culture changes. If there's management changes, that you're going to play nice in the sandbox with the new people that come along. And so even though you work here now, doesn't mean it's a guarantee you get to stay as part of the team if you're not willing to change and improve as the company changes and improves.
The next thing is, you don't owe them endless room to vent. Everybody needs to vent at times, you know something, and when a manager is willing to listen, I'm sure you're going to have good success by finding a safe place. And there's something to be said for a safe place.
Absolutely, but
However,
have the conversation and then, okay, it's over. We did it, we dealt with it, and it's done. And if it's a repeating conversation, especially when it's about other staff members,
right?
You know what? We need to get along. And if you're the one coming to me constantly with the complaint,
yeah,
the person I need you to work on
is you.
And so often we want to come and tattletale on our other team members. It doesn't fly in the workplace. We are no longer in grade school. We're no longer gossiping. We're no longer in a clique where everybody really has to get along and like each other.
Right.
But we do have to play in a space where we are all respectful to each other. So you don't have to be best friends with your coworkers, but you got to be nice. All right. How about this one? You don't owe them the promise that you'll take their side no matter what. And where this often comes to play is, imagine you worked in you were once a peer of the
teammates,
and now you've been given a management role.
Right.
You've been elevated, or maybe you've hired on somebody that you were a peer with at another place, and now they are under your management system. And so I think oftentimes that friendliness, that familiarity, we think, well, you're going to agree with me. You're going to take my side. And we expect our boss to take our side because we're friends, right? Maybe we go out once in a while, a little socialness after hours. We play golf together. So you're going to agree with me even though I'm being completely unreasonable. Well, actually, I think we do owe them that.
All right. Well, you know, you just have to be careful the way that you pledge your allegiance, right? The next thing is, you don't owe them the right to let the team down. There is no right to let the team down. When you know, think of this. You turned into a new supervisor, one of the customer service teammates comes back and says, what the heck happened to you? You took a 2-hour lunch. Well, I went home for lunch. My roommates needed my help, so I decided to move the piano. That's fantastic, but you know what? You let the team down. Think about the responsibility that you have to the other teammates.
There's a hierarchy, of who is the priority during the workspace. Maybe it's the customer. Maybe it's the supervisor. Maybe it's your teammates. but we take care of the team. And so often it isn't about me. And we think that we want to be the shining light and the star. And well, if you don't make me happy, I'm going to go and work someplace else and I'm out of here. I'll go work someplace where they can appreciate me. Well, that's not the kind of attitude that fares well in the workplace. If it's not working out, I always recommend that if it's not working out, you know it. Let's not sabotage the situation,
right?
And burn bridges before we, let the door not bang us as we hit, as we exit out the. Let's fix it. Let's all work to, when you leave the workspace, that you leave on good terms,
right?
That you leave with the blessing of others, because you're going to improve your situation. Again, it's not a lifetime of commitment that we're going to always stay in the same and have this. One resume, one company that we worked with for 20 years. Let's make sure that we're all building each other up, giving each other a space to improve ourselves with the training, with the conversations that is respectful, and creates that environment that just takes the company to that next level, raises the bar of excellence, because that's what our customers deserve. And I know you don't like the word deserve sometimes, I deserve that.
Oh, when it comes to the customers, absolutely, they deserve the very best. I don't like the word deserve when it comes to somebody coming over to us
I
and
deserve
saying,
to take a 2-hour lunch break because I've worked here for all my life and I've never come in late.
Off
And
your
I've never,
high horse, that's not, nobody deserves that. I also don't like the word deserve when it comes to people saying you deserve, Eric and Angel, Experience Pros, you deserve that award. No, we worked very hard for that award. Nobody deserves anything given to them in business. You work hard for those things, and I think it's a nuance. It's different. Hey, have you signed up for the experience? Look what I did.
I don't know.
I got my tongue tied.
Around those eye teeth.
Yeah, I have eye teeth, and they get sometimes tongue tied, so I'll try it again. Have you signed up for the Extreme Customer Service Directories contest yet?
The fan bragging contest is going on. You can kick it off by signing up today at experiencepros.com/contest. You're going to get those 5-star reviews. All the fan bragging starts on Monday, January 19th. 6 weeks of positive reviews, 4- and 5-star ratings, Google Food, Google Plus, all to help you grow your business in 2015.
We'll be back with more positive business talk right after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Do you want to meet some new people, make some great connections, and network with other business owners? Call me, Penny, today at 303-220-0366 or go to theconnectingexperts.com. Connecting people to people.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
Everyone wins when you partner with Mary Beth Stencil and her Paid to Save network. Put your daily deals on the Paid to Save app for free and start making money every time someone clicks on your offer. You only pay when somebody pays you. What a great idea. And you can start making money today. No one will know of your offer until you list it, so get going right now. Visit paidtosave.com/MaryBeth. That's save.com/MaryBeth. Or call Mary Beth right now at 303-268-5506. That's 303-268-5506. Get paid to save and start making money today.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nylon's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nylon's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
You need more customers, and you need to keep the ones you already have. Lists That Save My Business is your answer to gaining and retaining clients without cold calling or chasing cold leads. Do business with people who like you and who already trust you. Lists That Save My Business is the book with easy-to-use checklists to bring more of the right customers into your sales process. Buy your copy of Lists That Save My Business from Amazon.com. These lists will save your business. Buy your copy of Lists That Save My Business today and grow your business the Experience Pros way.
Hi, it's Dennis Miller inviting you to join me for an entertaining blend of politics and news of the day from my hopefully unique perspective. Plus, we'll have a red carpet list of celebrity guests who will grab and keep your attention. It's time well spent that you won't want back. It's that good. Listen for The Dennis Miller Show.
The Dennis Miller Show, weeknights at 10, right here on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business.
All right, so Eric, you made the comment that, when somebody says you and Eric, Angel, the two of you deserve that reward.
Yeah.
You say, no, we didn't deserve it. We earned it. We worked our little fannies off for it.
I get my heckles up in that word, yeah.
I know. And sometimes, it's semantics and doesn't
I
really
know what
matter.
they mean.
But
They're celebrating our success.
And don't we always have those little things that just really irk us? And it doesn't need to be logical.
If I can call out one of yours.
No. Let's not.
Winging it.
Not necessarily. Stop it. I hate that phrase.
Found it.
I hate that phrase. We are not
we're just
winging
it,
and you're not winging it either. Just because it's not scripted, you are a success. You have the experience. You don't need to have the full script in front of you to know what you do. You can do it with your hands tied behind your back with 10 seconds to spare. You are an expert in what you do. There's no winging it about it. That's all I have to say about that. And there is no secret to success, and it doesn't happen by success. We work hard from morning till night. And in fact, I was going to say from the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep, but we are working at it even while we are sleeping. Our heads are going. We're trying to solve for problems and challenges and opportunities.
Jim Rohn says success is not so much as what we have as it is who we are. I agree with that.
Absolutely.
And you are who you are even as you sleep.
So here we go. There are some things, though, that if you're just struggling a little bit, maybe success isn't happening for you right now, and you're wondering, okay, what am I doing wrong? And I think we all have our own path. I always say when the timing is right, the timing is perfect.
True.
And some of the challenges that we are going through are necessary. One, either we need it to relate to somebody later on down the road.
Right.
It's part of our own character growth, building, and it's just necessary. But here's one of the things that might be going on if you're struggling with success is that you may be dwelling on regrets.
On regrets.
Some of your mistakes and some of your failures. And you're like, okay, well, I'm always going to make the same mistake, and I'm always going to be this dumb. And
If you call it out that way, you're probably right.
Surefire way to make sure you will never move forward is to stay in that space where you can't move forward because you're always going to make that mistake.
Get yourself up, dust yourself off, and move yourself forward. Here's another one that gets in the way of ongoing success, and that is envy. Oh, you ever see somebody who's just envious of somebody else's success?
And really, it holds you back. The idea is to look at somebody else's success and say, how can I do that too?
Right.
What did they do? Learn from that. What were some of the decisions and the choices they made, the opportunities that they said yes to, or things that they dismissed and put aside? Learn from it rather than just to sit back and go, yeah, I can't do it because they did it.
Right, yeah. Stop being jealous. You ever heard the phrase, it's hard to soar with the eagles when you surround yourselves with turkeys?
Stop surrounding yourself with turkeys.
Hello?
I like the phrase.
Stop surrounding yourself with turkeys.
Aren't we sometimes, I think every now and then you'll get people that come up to you and they're talking about their business and different things, and you just you smile and nod and think, yeah, you're going to get it, but gosh, you are such a turkey.
Yeah.
Really? You're going to make that mistake again? Haven't you learned that lesson yet? How many times do you have to repeat that? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? You're a turkey.
Don't be a turkey. Here's another one. Stop second guessing yourself. Always.
Make a decision.
Please.
Just make a decision. We say a good plan today is better than the perfect plan tomorrow. And what that means is make the decision. Go for it. Most of what you need to learn,
Yep.
you can't learn it until you're doing it. I remember writing our first book, asking tons of questions, getting stuck in the just looking up at data.
The minutia.
Can I figure it out? And what do I need to do next? And comparing, and what website should I use? And
Best piece of advice ever came to us. Just write it.
just write it. Everything you need to learn, you'll learn during the process. So if you're going to continually second guess, tweak your process, write out your systems, go back to the drawing board. Get out there.
You want your customers to take confidence in your business, you should start the trend.
One of the things as we kicked off 2015, we started with our pants were on fire as we started 2015.
Well, literally were, but it was put out.
There's no lollygagging into the year. Almost think of it as being the pace car for the people around you, setting that pace. But too often we become complacent. We do what we've always done, the same way we've always done it. We drive the same route to work. We sit in the same thing. And there are some things that, being content in the familiarity and being just loving what you already have, there's a benefit to that. But also just knowing where you need to push yourself and make yourself uncomfortable. Set that challenge in front of you. Set that big, hairy goal and push yourself and give yourself the deadline. Tell somebody else about it. Put it in front of you and just get her done.
I like that. Stop being complacent. Finally, or not finally, but the next point here, don't be that guy or gal who talks the talk without taking the next steps. You all know who that is. You speak the language of phenomenal success, and yet you have very little to show for it because you're too busy convincing people with your words. Stop convincing with your words. Get out there and do it. Show your success. My dad used to say, actions speak louder than words.
We know it. We've all been around the big talkers. And then a year later, they're still talking the game. They haven't actually done anything. So stop talking and start doing. And then the last thing on this Inc. magazine article says, stop equating money with success.
We had an interesting conversation over the weekend about this very topic that, success, somebody that we were talking to equated success with financial accomplishment. And Angel, you and I are the ones who stand up and say, you know what? It's all about relationships in business. And if you develop the relationships, the finance stuff will come. It'll take care of itself.
We were listening to a song on the radio the other day, and it was like we spend our lifetime making money or spend our time making money, and then we have to turn around and spend that money to make more time.
Right.
We're creating a lifestyle. You're creating a legacy. There are a million ways to count success. And money is a piece of it. I mean, obviously, we have to pay our rent. We have to pay our employees. And there's an element of finances that come into play. But the final measure of success has nothing to do with your finances. It has to do with the life you've built, the relationships, the people you've surrounded yourself with. Do you go to sleep at night and just rest your head on the pillow and say, I'm doing good stuff? Or are you frenzied about falling asleep, anxiety, stressed out, and then you wake up in the morning and you know you're going to make a difference. You're making a difference. And whether or not that is doing somebody's taxes, walking somebody's dog, cooking for them, helping them buy a car, whatever pain point you're solving for your customer, you make a difference. And what you do matters. And I think when we always say, when you focus on the relationship, the transactions will follow. And so you build those relationships, you build that culture, you build that connection with the people that are around you, create that legacy, create a life that you want to live, a life that you want to dream about, turn it into a good business model, a good business plan on the side so that it does support your lifestyle. But just know that the dollar in the bank account does not equate always to that immediate success.
So if it's true that success is really tied to the relationships that you build and those activities that we just told you to avoid, then it is important that you show up with enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
Right? Be somebody
the
that people are happy to see.
Like Charlie something.
Well,
You remember him? It was enthusiasm. He had this like big old grovelly voice, and it was, I don't know, he just radiated enthusiasm in the way that he said the word. I'm going to find it someday because I've said it a few times.
Are you talking about the guy
it.
in the funky shorts that does the exercises?
No.
Okay.
Richard Simmons?
That one.
No. This was like a motivational speaker.
All right.
Shoot. It's been
Be
1,000 years.
You remind me of the person that shows up with enthusiasm to everything that you do. And people want to be around that. If you're enthusiastic about the business, you're enthusiastic about the conversation, or you're enthusiastic about meeting the person you're talking to, it transcends all the other stuff. The other thing is make others feel important, right? They are the center of your conversation, or at least they should be.
You know what? They are. Period. I mean, we all are human beings. Heartbeats, dreams, families, wish lists, fully capable of love. We can't just treat people as a transaction and another notch in my, okay, everybody no is a yes, and look, I got another one in my pipeline, and that's just ew.
Look for the good. Again, all goes towards the creation of success, right? Look for the good in every situation. We were talking about something on the way in today, and it would be easy to take the negative side and say, it didn't work out the way that we thought it would. And instead, let's look for the good. What like you said, when the timing is right, the timing is perfect. Right?
If you're looking for the good, you're looking for the upside to it, and you create that habit of doing that on a daily basis, you will find it, because there is always something good to be found, even in our pain and suffering, even in our losses, even in our challenges. If you look back, don't you realize and you recognize, you know what? I needed to go through that, or because I went through that, I'm a better person, I'm a better friend, I'm a better spouse, I'm a better coworker, all because of the challenge that I went through. I think sometimes we just need it to be able to empathize and relate to other people who are suffering. And aren't we all dealing with something?
We are all dealing with something, that's for sure. Treat others as you want to be treated. We like to say it this way. Why don't you treat others the way that you want to be treated? You think that's an important thing? I should say, I said that the same thing twice, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Treat others the way that they want to be treated.
The way they want to be treated.
Right.
They have their own love language.
Right.
They have their own personality style. If we can emulate that, if we can lift them up and make them feel good about who they are, then it's the Zig Ziglar thing. You help enough other people get what they want, and you'll get what you want.
Absolutely. Now, folks, have you decided to join up for the Fan Bragging Contest yet? It is so important.
The Fan Bragging Contest starts January 19th, and your business can be featured for free on experiencepros.com/contest. So easy to sign up. Get those 5-star Fan Bragging reviews and those Google ratings, and build your business for success in 2015.
We'll be back with more positive business talk right after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Online at experiencepros.com/directory.
Your largest asset is your home, and when your home needs help, Hocoa Denver is your best friend. The Homeowners Club of America provides AAA service, promptly matching your service requests with approved contractors, guarantee the job was done right. Utilities, appliances, remodeling, painting, fencing, floors to patios, Hocoa has you covered. Become a member for the equivalent of only $4 a month. $4. Hocoa, serving homeowners with care. Sign up today, 303-906-2643. That's 303-906-2643.
Women-owned businesses are on the rise, but where do you go when the bank says no? Ladies, you know it's tough to secure the capital necessary to launch or develop a new business. You need to know attorney Steve Replin of the Replin Law Group. Steve specializes in helping women secure hard money lending when no one else will step up. You have an ally in Steve Replin. He has the knowledge and resources to get you the money you need to grow your business. Call Steve today. It's Money in the Bank, your bank. 303-322-7919 or replinlawgroup.com.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brinkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Brinkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706 or visit RivieraFinance.com.
There's only one place on the dial for you to share your stories of great customer service, and that's Fan Braggin' Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Every Friday, the phone lines are open for you to call and tell the world who's getting it right in business. Call 855-FAN-BRAG and change the way people treat people in business. You can post your stories every day on the Experience Pros Facebook page and call in on Fridays for Fan Braggin' Friday at 855-326-2724. 855-FAN-BRAG. Tell Eric and Angel and then tell the world about Fan Braggin' Friday.
Ken Clark, today at 1 on KLZ 560.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Monday, so good to me.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time out of your business day to join us for ours. Eric and Angel here reminding you that if you're an owner of a small business, you need to sign up for free for the Fan Bragging Contest.
The Fan Bragging Contest starts January 19th and runs through February 27th, getting you all the 5-star Google reviews you need to grow your business in 2015.
There are some things that will help you get through Monday, and I need all of them.
One of those things I didn't realize, but there's such thing called Monday blues. Did you know that people just now?
You didn't realize?
Like it's an
Monday
official
blues?
thing. Like you get the blues
Yeah.
and you don't want Monday, or
Right.
you're looking into Monday, but it's like a thing. It's like an illness, an
Yeah.
epidemic. The
Right.
Monday blues, and if you look around, it's about 12:45 here in Denver on Monday morning.
Right.
People only just started smiling about a half an hour ago.
What are you talking about?
There was a study that found that the average person doesn't smile on a Monday morning until 11:16 a.m. Now think about. They've been up for hours,
Right.
4, 5, 6 hours. They haven't even started smiling. And of course,
You can't find a reason to smile. You're not tuned into the Experience Pros Radio Show.
every now and then you come into work, you have one of those days where the stapler feels heavy, the computer's just not, you're looking at your watch going, okay, when do I get to go to lunch, or when do I get to leave? And Mondays are never going to go away.
That's true.
They start here every single week. We love Mondays, inspiring you and motivating you to get your week on. But here's the thing that is helpful to know if you're having a rough Monday.
Okay.
Number one,
Yes?
everyone feels this way too.
Yeah, get over it. Well,
No, not get over it. Just know you're not alone.
Oh,
You're
get
in
through
good
it.
company. Like, we're all there. So you don't have to be, alone in your blueness. You are surrounded by other blue lovers.
Point number, blue lovers? Point number 2, and this is an important one for me, is you are allowed to drink more coffee on Mondays.
And maybe even have an extra cookie.
Come on now.
How about that? Mondays, you need to do whatever you can to stay awake, right? We've had late nights on the weekends. Maybe we were used to sleeping in a little bit.
Right.
I know I was. When that alarm goes off on Monday morning, I was so freaked out over the whole weekend. I had an appointment on my calendar for this morning,
Yeah.
6:45 a.m.
That's before breakfast.
And it was a phone call that I needed to be up for. And I was freaked out that I was going to oversleep and forget about it, because when it was on a Monday,
Right.
and falls after the weekend,
Yep.
would I look at my calendar? Would I remember? Would I oversleep? I woke up at 2 in the morning. I woke up at 4 in the morning. I woke up at 5 in the morning.
And
So
you woke up at 6:72.
I was just a couple minutes late for my 6:45
All good.
phone call. But so if you need to go and get that extra coffee, it's okay. You
Thank
get a
you.
coffee pass.
Phew, I like that.
How about this for Mondays? Plan a fun activity after work. I know our friends over at Extreme Relationship Management, ERM, they host their Monday night networking events on Monday nights,
Right.
Once a month, to help you
Strategic and important.
have a fun activity after work. Eric and I always work out on Monday evenings. We go over to Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Love that.
Get our after work workout in on Monday to make sure that we get that going. And it is a fun activity.
Well, and you
After
just
work.
mentioned exercise. It's so important. If you do, again, helping you get through Mondays. Exercise. Get out there and get the blood pumping. If you do that on a regular basis, your Mondays are going to be a lot more palatable.
All right, so here's a good thing to help you get through your Monday blues.
Yeah.
Wear a new outfit.
What?
Well, you're looking good today.
Well, thank you. I
You
appreciate
look
it.
all,
You look nice
all
as well.
snazzy. But you get to wear a new outfit. You know how towards the end of the week you get more casual, and then comes Casual Friday, right? And it just lends itself.
Then you get on
itself
the
to that.
subway with no pants on.
Yeah, it was no pant, no breeches. What did they call it? No pants.
No
Subway?
pants Monday.
That is just weird.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
And it's in January and
Right.
it's cold. But anyways, if you're ever going to wear a new outfit to work, do it on Monday. This is the day that you just need a little oomph, a little pizzazz to get in your I don't know, getting you out the door on Monday morning.
I'm
Looking
actually
forward
glad
to.
that the No Pants Monday fell on a January day.
Why is that?
Well, so you know that you don't stand out.
What's that mean?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
mean, you might stand out because you're wearing no breeches, but you don't stand out. It's cold. We move on. Hey, here's another way to get through Monday. Don't forget, it's only one more day till Tuesday.
Are we just cold and shriveled?
That's the word.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry. Took me a minute.
I guess so.
Took me probably more than a minute. I don't know. It's Monday. I need more coffee. Where's my coffee pad?
Not to stand out.
It doesn't, this is just not.
It affects you differently.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know
Let's move on.
how. Yeah, I'm a girl. Cold weather does affect girls differently.
All right, okay.
Okay,
Talking
what?
about britches.
Oh, he can bring it up. But Angel,
Trying to
don't
move on
expand
now.
on that. Don't go there, Angel. Oh, yeah, it was me. I don't think so.
Great line until we killed it.
Try to make your Mondays as stress-free as possible by planning it the night before, looking at your calendar, pulling out your outfit, making sure there's gas in the car, you've gone to the bank over the weekend and filled up your ATM or filled up your wallet from the ATM, and try not to schedule a bunch of phone calls first thing on Monday morning.
That's true, because you haven't smiled.
You haven't smiled until 11:16 a.m. So put it off a little bit.
You know, one of the things that motivates a lot of people is the fact a fresh start. And it is. Mondays represents a brand new week. It's a fresh start. Take that from that perspective, and you'll start to see, maybe you'll start to smile earlier.
And we do, but it's kind of part of the job.
It's a fresh start. I like it.
But isn't that just sad? I mean, just till 11:16 a.m. Nobody is smiling. They're grudging around, getting it through to work. Now, if you work with a whole bunch of people that have that same attitude, it's contagious. And so if you're going to come in with a happy Monday and everybody else around you is used to you being Eeyore-ish on Monday morning, try to ease them into the new genre of Pink Mondays. Pink Mondays.
What? Did you say Pink Mondays?
Well, it's like cotton candy and flowers and balloons and bubble gum, and it's happier than Blue Mondays. Pink Mondays. I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm having a hard time getting on board with that one.
All right. See, you have to ease them into it when they're kind of Eeyore-ish. On Monday morning, you got to be slow.
Eeyore-ish.
You got to get slow. Okay. But It is Monday. We're so happy you're here. We're so happy you tuned into the Experience Pros radio show and participating in the most positive business talk show in America, making sure you sign up for the Fan Bragging Contest that starts January 19th and runs through February 27th. You get those 5-star ratings and reviews, hundreds of them on your listing right there at experiencepros.com. Sign up at experiencepros.com/contest.
I love that. Hey, have you signed up for the Success Unleashed Summit?
January 16th and 17th.
right around the
This
corner.
is the week for it.
Right.
Absolutely. You got to get her done today at infinitenation.com.
InfiniteNation.com. Success Unleashed going to give you all kinds of cool. We got keynote speakers, we got dancing, we've got food. It's going to take your business to the next level. InfiniteNation.com.
Okay, so here's some of the things that are going on with the Success Unleashed Summit. An incredible event with Carrie Conley, a host of powerful speakers with all the things that are on your to-do list and goal-setting list for the year. Health and wellness, finances, getting your book published, all of that. How to grow your business, it's all in there. 2 full days, she says, non-fluff business building. You're going to walk out with a workbook, a whole entire year of marketing plan, everything that you need. And so if you want to sign up today, just today, Monday, January 12th, you can sign up at successunleashedsummit.com, and we're going to throw in the VIP upgrade ticket, which is a $99 value for free. And the VIP package includes a swag bag full of amazing goods and services from the speakers and sponsors, a private lunch both days surrounded by amazing entrepreneurs and business training during the lunchtime. You're going to learn the additional training, The Art of Networking by Penny Brendan with the Connecting Experts. So the entire event, it's 2 days designed to fire you up and get you on the path to allow things to happen to you in a big way. And it's that opening of your mind, of the ideas, getting outside the box, being a little bit more creative, getting out of the doing what you've always done, the same old, same old. So, and then there's a party on Friday night, the Viva Vision.
This is where you're going to get your dance on. If you don't think that's something worth talking about, let me tell you something. You've not yet seen me dance. You want?
You're welcome.
No. Come hang out. Come dance with me. You want to experience that? Trust me, it's a lot of fun. Carrie Conley, so Chris and Marlo Felton and Paula Lutovsky, including us, the MCs, the Experience Pros, as MCs for the event. It's all happening on Friday. Get signed up today and get your VIP package for free. Now, have you tuned in? Have you signed up? This is Eric and Angel from the Experience Pros Radio. We're inviting you to sign up for the Fan Bragging Contest. It's good for your business.
You can sign up for free or as an upgraded listing at experiencepros.com/contest. Get all those free Fan Bragging reviews and 5-star posts for your business.
Folks, we have to say thank you on behalf of Charlie, our producer, Angel, myself, all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day. We do appreciate you for being the true revolution in how people treat people in business. Now we invite you to do something crazy, and we admit that we know that it's crazy on the front side. We encourage you to give somebody a 20-second kiss. We're not talking about locking lips here. We're talking about kindness is so simple. That's the acronym KISS. Kindness is so simple. It only takes 20 seconds to give somebody a fan brag. Just type out who you love and why you love them. Do it on the Extreme Customer Service directory today. And go check it out right now at experiencepros.com.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
Hi, this is Scott Watley. Join me weekday.